So, Kanye West and Chris Cuomo went back and forth on Chris Cuomo's new show that he's on, and Kanye basically doubled down on his anti-Jewish comments, and Chris Cuomo basically tried to speak sense into this nigga, but it didn't work. It got to the point where Kanye started saying, la 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 la, to get Chris Cuomo to be quiet during the discussion so Kanye could get his point across. Yo, let's look at this shit.
Kanye.
If you look at their contract, and I'm going to finish what I'm saying.
I know, but you have to understand this idea of the Jewish media. That's not how it works. You're talking to me right now.
So every celebrity.
Seriously. Go ahead. So we don't want to tolerate that. And you're playing into that right now, whether you know that or not.
I won't tolerate it as a black person. What you just said was a statement. You're trying to say that there isn't a collective. Over 50% of the executives in Hollywood, the CEOs, are Jewish. And these guys know each other.
That's different than saying it's a mafia and that they act as Jews in some way, as opposed to just being businessmen. One plays to a prejudice. The other one just plays to people and an ugly business, which is what the record business is. So you can have your feelings about it, just don't ascribe it to their faith.
Earlier, no, wait a second. You can't tell me what to do or feel, first of all.
I know, but I can tell you what is wrong about what you say.
No, you...
Dog. So, what I take away from this is that Kanye's still not getting it. Kanye is in the me mentality. Me versus everybody. Kanye is the victim. Me. And some of y'all are going to say stupid shit like, you don't get it. You didn't understand. Ye's talking about some deeper shit. No, the fuck he is not. Let me tell y'all something. If Kanye was that upset about the quote unquote bad business that these Jews are doing in hip hop, you know what Kanye could do? He could just come out and expose who these people are individually. But he won't. He won't. What about the quote-unquote Jews in the fashion industry, right? If the Jews run everything, I'm sure they're in the fashion industry too. Kanye West won't expose them. Kanye West want to work for them for free alongside Virgil. Kanye West, if he really, really wanted to expose the bad business being done, he'd just simply expose the individuals. Kanye West has yet to do that. Instead, he uses the blanket term of the Jewish media or the Jews. Here's my issue with Kanye. Kanye, if somebody spoke about us like this, the black community like this, how would you feel? And all of you who are supporting Kanye's anti-Jewish comments, how would y'all feel if someone branded all of us as a criminal community or tried to align all of us with crime? Because people do it all the time and none of us like it. How would y'all feel if somebody did that over somebody with the same level of influence and power as Ye did that to black people? You wouldn't like it. Nobody would like it. Nobody would enjoy it. Right? So why are we applying this same kind of logic to Jews? Kanye West in the discussion refuses to listen to Chris Cuomo. And Kanye is basically on a me kind of rant. He doesn't care about how he's affecting the people around him. He doesn't care about the kind of heat and hatred he's bringing toward the Jewish community. Because he only cares about himself at this current point in time. Only cares about himself. Look, I believe Kanye when he says that he's been screwed over in business. I believe Kanye. I believe Kanye on a lot of shit. I believe Kanye's telling the truth when he said he's been screwed over. Other rappers have been screwed over. X happened. Y happened. I believe Kanye. But when we start talking about anti-Jewish conspiracy theories, there's a problem. How can we sit there and demand that black people be treated equally? Because Kanye donated money to Breonna Taylor's family, Ahmaud Arbery's family, George Floyd's family. So Kanye West clearly has a problem with oppression. Kanye West is clearly willing to help those that he feels are downtrodden and oppressed. Why participate in the mistreatment of the Jewish community? Why? The Jews are not some mafia group. These are human beings, just in case y'all forgot. These are mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, human beings like everyone else. You may not know one, but they're people. They're humans, just like everybody else. Kanye, you're too fucking smart to be compartmentalizing this into some small little explanation, the Jews, and demonizing an entire group of people because you've had business issues with them. This isn't right, and you know it ain't right. You're too smart for this. You're too fucking smart for this. You're Kanye West. And this is the kind of logic that you're using to explain away your business issues. Come on, this ain't right, bruh. This ain't the right way to go about it. Kanye West is slowly but surely spiraling out of control. you know, and it's fucking sad to watch. It's genuinely sad to watch. It really is. Kanye blaming the entire Jewish community while simultaneously sticking up for black people multiple times throughout his career. How can you do both? How can we do both? How can we persecute one group and try to uplift another? Either persecution is wrong because it's wrong, or persecution is only wrong when it happens to me, but when it happens to this group over here, I don't really care. Or maybe, better yet than me not caring, I'll participate and make it even worse for them. Like, what are we talking about here? There's no reason for blacks and Jews to be beefing. There's no reason for Kanye to be beefing with the Jewish community. Kanye, you need to find a much more articulate and solution savvy way to solve this problem, this business issue you got going on. You got a problem with the way that business is being conducted in the recording industry? By all means, expose it. Talk about the individuals doing this shit. But when you start blaming entire communities of people and normalizing the hatred of an entire race, you can't then sit there and be surprised that people have a problem with you. It's not just about you. There's more people in the world than just you. And your words have impact. And you know that they do because you go on social media to talk. You know how many people listen to you. You know how big of an impact you have. Come on, Ye. Come on, Ye. This is the kind of legacy you want? A legacy of attacking other groups of people? A legacy of trying to harm other groups of people with your words? A legacy of trying to marginalize another group of people? Why do you want that to be a part of your legacy? And then you sit there and wonder why you've been surpassed by all these other artists. You sit there and wonder why Drake went past you. XYZ went past you. This person went past you. That person went past you. You're constantly fucking with people for no reason. Constantly hurting people. And you can do that if you want. But some of the shit that you're saying is factually incorrect and morally wrong. And some folks are going to confront you about that. And you don't want to be told that you're wrong, and you don't want to be told no because you're stuck in this Ye is a billionaire mentality, and I won't listen to anybody who's not as successful as I am mentality. And as a result, you're crashing out. You're spiraling. You're fucking spiraling. Most people that are as successful as you, Ye, don't even want to fucking touch you, much less talk to you. So how could they even give you the wisdom and understanding that you need? You're not willing to speak to anybody that's not as successful as you. How many people on your level have actually tried to talk to you? Drake ignores you. Diddy's not at your level. He may be financially, but artistically, he's not even close. Like, how many people on your level are actually even willing to get close to you and talk to you? Yeah, you gotta humble yourself, dog. Because all this Jesus shit is cool, but if we're being real, the pride that you got inside of you, the level of pride that's in you is so immense. I can't see how you genuinely take a relationship with God seriously with that level of pride in you. And you also have an album called Jesus is King. You do realize Jesus is the King of the Jews, right? I'm just saying, bro, it seemed like you got beef with Jesus and his brethren. Just seemed like it to me. So hopefully Kanye can find a much more articulate, responsible way of airing out his issues with certain people who happen to be Jewish in the industry. And hopefully Kanye can clean up a little bit of the mess he's made in this interview with Chris Cuomo, but I highly doubt it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.